My name is William Softke. I'm a kind of a mad scientist who investigates NeuroSafe environments which are safe for our nervous system. One of the things we care about is the quality of our lighting. Is it the right color, and is it flashing or flickering in ways which disturb our brains? The easiest thing to look at, as we look at this Halo brand of recessed ceiling light, is going to be the color coming out of the light. But first, let's compare it right now, the color coming out of that Edison bulb. So this is what you get from a regular old school light bulb. A little tiny bit of blue over on the left, and a whole bunch of red and infrared on the right. I'm going to turn on the LED light, and now we're going to see how it's different. So the LED is here. Excuse me while I turn off the overhead light. So now we're only looking at the spectrum of the LED. And here we see a lot more blue. That spike of blue over on the far left is what's really driving the whole thing, and those bumpy other colors are what fill it out to white. So already we can see that the blue LED, the light, even as I change the color temperature back down to the warmest. So now we're going to see that blue go away a little bit because it's now more kind of orangey, but I'm going to turn it back to the bluest color, see it come back. So when you adjust the color, you're really adding the extra blue, which is bad for your circadian rhythms and keeps you awake at night and stuff like that. But even more interesting is something which isn't the color, but the timing. Now, what we're listening, so I can just turn this sucker off, but we're listening to is the sound, that whiny sound in the background, is the light flickering on and off incredibly fast. The way we can see that is two other things. This is an oscilloscope, which is measuring essentially how the light moves up and down in time. It's like the heart rate machine which goes bing on a CPR when you see the waveform. This machine below, called a spectrum analyzer, is doing a frequency multiplex, like a mixer board. It's showing low frequencies on the left and high frequencies on the right. The magical thing is that I've set the scan to 100 kilohertz. So 10 kilohertz is only the first square there. Human hearing stops way over in the fifth of it. But those shapes, that shape of all that extra frequency, that's what we hear. And as I turn this down, we'll hear the dimming make it different. So now that waveform is changing, it's getting dimmer. And you can see the frequency, there's less high frequency there. And now as I turn it back up, you can hear and see that this light is vibrating like a mosquito with frequencies far into the ultrasonic in ways which can disturb your nervous system. Sometime I might want to show this other one, the Elka one, but it's boring. It doesn't make any of these strange whiny things. Its blue light is about the same. But this is the kind of thing that probably people don't want to be installing in their house. We can do more about this later, but for now, here's another form of toxic LED lights.